Hey ho, YouTubers. It's almost 10 p.m. and we got some breaking news here, news alert. And this here is Gary Franchi with the Next News Network. So let me play you just a little bit of this here real quick.
Got an emergency alert, Patriots. The globalists are at it again right now. As we speak, one of the most crucial battles for America's future is happening behind closed doors. And guess what? A Republican is trying to stab us in the back. Senator Bill Cassidy, a so-called conservative from Louisiana, is blocking RFK Jr.'s confirmation as Trump's pick for Health and Human Services. This is an absolute betrayal of the America First movement. Now understand this. What is happening here? RFK Jr. is the guy who's been exposing Big Pharma, calling out the corrupt medical establishment, and fighting for your medical freedom.
That's right. And now we have a senator from Louisiana, Bill Cassidy, who is throwing a monkey wrench in and not wanting to certify RFK, and he's holding everything up. So
the global elite hate him, and now Cassidy is doing their bidding, stalling, hesitating, playing political games because he's been compromised. That's right, compromised. This is a direct
compromise. That means he's had a payoff or something. So, so we're going to give you the number and stuff here in just a minute. Here you'll see where you can call in. And it ain't going to take you but a few minutes. If you ever wonder, what can I do? Or you want to know how that, you can really, not go back to this nightmarish last 4 years that we just are trying to get away from with the Biden regime there, all of that garbage. This is how you do it right here. Make this phone call right here. So let me play just a little bit more of this here.
Attack on Trump's Make America Great Again movement, Make America Healthy Again agenda. If Cassidy doesn't vote yes tomorrow morning, RFK Jr. is done. No confirmation, no appointment, game over. And it's not just RFK Jr. Tulsi Gabbert, Kash Patel, patriots who could rip the deep state apart from the inside. They are all under attack.
So if you see this, no matter what time that you're seeing this, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, get someplace safe, or whatever, if you're driving or whatever you're doing, man, this is like vitally important, that you call this number. Matter of fact, I'll give you the number right now. Noam, you got that number for us? It's 202-224
5824.
5824. And you'll be calling Bill Cassidy's office, which is the monkey with the monkey wrench. So let me play you just a little bit more of this here.
The people need to rise up, and they are.
That's right, yep.
Okay, the governor of Louisiana is calling him out. Before we go any further, watch this. Louisiana's own governor putting Senator Cassidy on blast for standing in the way of Trump's agenda. Watch.
Hello, Louisiana, to all my hunters and patriots and great conservationists out there. This is an urgent message from your governor. President Trump's Make America Healthy agenda is under jeopardy right now by one of our own, Senator Bill Cassidy. He is holding up Robert F. K's confirmation to the secretary position, and we need you to act now. We need you to call Senator Cassidy and tell him that you want him to confirm Robert F. Kennedy.
Don Jr. and Hunter Nation are sounding the alarm. Spontaneous protests are erupting outside all of Cassidy's offices. Patriots are now mobilizing in Monroe, Metairie, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, and Alexandria. Hunter Nation is activating, and they are not backing down. And guess who else just stepped up? Yes, Representative Chip Roy. This man is taking the gloves off and calling out the traitors in our own party who are blocking RFK Jr. and the rest of Trump's picks. Watch.
We the people. That's us, Louisiana. And right now,
I need you to reach into Senator Bill Cassidy's office and encourage him to do the right thing by supporting RFK, President Trump's choice to run Health and Human Services. Senator.
Well, more importantly than Trump's choice, this is America's choice. I mean, RFK is an amazing guy, and that's all he's trying to do is to let us go to the store and not have to worry about them putting poisons in there that's made from coal sludge and horrible things. There's red bugs and everything else that they use to make red dye and put it in your cereal. It's so if you see dye number 5 or something like that, red dye number 5, it's bugs. So go ahead, no.
It's red 5 and red 40.
Red 5 and red 40. Okay, those are all bugs?
Yes.
Yeah. So just so you know, and that's just, I mean, absolute nothing. I'm just pointing out right here that RFK is absolute ready to go and start kicking butt. He's already been doing that. He's won I don't know how many lawsuits for just himself. As famous as he is and as wealthy as he is, same way he doesn't need to be doing this, but he wants to do this. So let's help ourselves here, and not let them think that this is just Trump or somebody else, because Trump doesn't do anything without the power of the people, and that's how he got out of but that's how the truth and the power of the people got him through all the stuff that they accused him of. If that had been somebody that the people wasn't backing, they would have already put him in the pokey, and they already stuck him, with being a felon or whatever, which I find laughable anyway. So we got just a little bit more of this, and then we'll find a picture of old Bill Cassidy for you. So hang with us.
Important part of the America First agenda. We cannot allow anyone to stand in our way. So please contact Senator Cassidy and encourage him to do the right thing.
And now this, breaking news. The Senate's voicemail system has crashed. That's right. Let me show you this tweet. We'll put it up on the screen. It says, breaking, the U.S. Senate's voicemail system is currently down due to the sheer amount of calls demanding Tulsi Gabbert, RFK Jr., and Kash Patel be confirmed. My Capitol Hill sources tell me that they were receiving over 600 calls per minute.
Okay, don't let that discourage you from calling in, because remember, just make it too big to fail. Make it so many calls that it overwhelms them, just like they couldn't cheat us on our election this time because we made it too big to fail. We can't say, well, we done voted, Trump's in there, we're good. Let's all work together here and make sure that they know that this is about we the people, because we're the ones that done all this. Trump couldn't have did it by himself. Absolutely not. It was the power of the people. They do not want you to know how powerful that you are. And your power is simply by calling those numbers. That's how your voice works. If you don't call that number, you don't even have a voice, and it doesn't work. And then we already know what happens. If you don't know what happens, just go back and look at the 4 years that we just got out of. That's what happens if you don't use your voice. So let me play just a little bit more of this, but don't let this discourage you right here because they're saying that this is down or whatever, because I have been calling Bill Cassidy's office repeatedly, and I will continue to do so until he does the right thing, because he's put a target on him. He's got a target. We know that he is a traitor, and we know who needs to go if he tries this garbage. I think he's wanting attention, so let's give him attention.
So keep up the pressure. We are winning. Call your senator at 202-224-3121 and demand...
Okay, the 202-224-3121, you guys have heard on the channel a lot by myself here because that's the Capitol switchboard. You can call in there. You can ask for any representative that you want. It doesn't matter if it's a representative, congressman, because they're all representatives. They all are. Make no mistake about that. So if you call in, you want to talk to a governor or anything like that, you can call that switchboard right there. But now the next number is going to be the one for Bill Cassidy. So hang tight. We're almost out of this.
And they vote for him. Call Senator Bill Cassidy right now, 202-224-5824. Tell him to get in line or get out.
Okay, so that one there is the same. It's 202-224-5824. So if you call the...
That's the one you actually want to call now, and so that you get it directly to his office.
Right. So just call it up and say, dude, we want RFK certified. And if you listen to Gary here, he'll also tell you, just as simple as you got to do. Just tell him to do the right thing. We want RFK certified along with Kash Patel and Tulsa gabbert.
Tell him if he backstabs Trump, he is finished. Tell him we will never forget this treason. And this isn't just about RFK Jr. This is about whether Republicans actually stand for America first or if they're just more deep state swamp rats. The vote is tomorrow. We have less than 24 hours to stop this betrayal. Call Cassidy now, 220-224-5824, 220-224-5824. The people are in the streets. Will you join them? Will you take a stand? Will you let the globalists win?
Nope.
This is it, America. Stand up, fight back, or get steamrolled by the deep state. This is Gary Franchi, signing off.
All right. So I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of this Bill Cassidy dude. We'll be right back and give you a little more information on him. All right. We are back, and I found you a picture of this. We'll see. We'll reserve for right now. Let's see if we can get this dude here. This is 5 days ago, incidentally, and this is him grilling RFK. But before we do that, Noam, don't you have something that you found on Mr. Cassidy here?
Yes, I do. He is a former Democrat.
Former Democrat. All right. Well, okay. How does he feel about Trump?
He's not a fan.
Are you saying he's just kind of not a fan, or
No, he's not a fan.
as in not a fan? How? Like he really don't like Trump at all, or?
Well, Cassidy is what people are considering to be a moderate Republican.
Oh, moderate Republican. I love how they lukewarm stuff. There's different shades of red, I guess, right? Different shades of Republican. Moderate. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're a moderate Republican.
He is an outspoken critic of President Trump.
Oh, there you go.
In 2021, Cassidy was one of 7 Republican senators to vote to convict Donald Trump.
Well, imagine that. Wow. Now, was he a Republican when he did that?
Yes.
Oh, and look, he's a Republican when he's doing this. Oh, wait a minute. Moderate Republican. Is that like code word, you think, for a hidden liberal rat? American hater?
But he voted to convict Donald Trump of the indictment of insurrection in his second impeachment trial.
Wow, imagine that.
As a result, the Republican Party of Louisiana actually censored him.
Oh, okay. But yet here it is. Everybody's still leaving him in there under a Republican. So he had ran under Republican so that he would get the people with common sense who actually knows there's a God and believes in, right to life across the board, you know. But yet he wanted to jump on the Republican side, and that's the only way that he was probably. Oh, and how long has he been in here? How long is he just started doing this?
No, he's been in different. I guess in different offices since what I could find since 2006. But he might have been in there even longer.
Okay,
It's just I can only find him.
But
until
now
2006.
you told me just a minute ago, or you told us rather, that he was reprimanded.
They censored him.
Censored. Okay,
Yes.
so if you don't know what censored is, that is when all of his colleagues around him and stuff, the other people, senators and so on and so forth, actually make it a formal thing that they say, you screwed up. It's a formal thing. It's supposed to be like a bad mark on them. But obviously, listen, it wasn't bad enough, because here he is out here with his knob gobbler throwing monkey crap into the wheels here that we're trying to get running and running smoothly. But no. Old Cassidy here has to go against we the people.
Well, it gets better.
Oh, wow. Lay it on us.
In 2023, after Trump was indicted for the whole mishandling of classified documents crap, Cassidy called for Trump to drop out of the 2024 presidential election.
What? He didn't even want Trump to run?
No.
Even though he knew that the people was wanting Trump
Yes.
in there. Wow. That's shocking to me.
After Trump secured the Republican nomination from we the people, that's after we said, yes, we want you to run, Cassidy declined to endorse Donald Trump in the general election.
Yeah, you know what that means, don't you? Let me tell you what
He
that
went
means.
back.
No, what that means is he don't really give a damn about we the people and what we want. He's one of those representatives that's not a representative at all. He is in his own head, and I would say that we need to check into his finances and see who's funded him, and you know, everything else that we can find out about this turd burglar.
Basically, Cassidy, since then, he somewhat supports Trump on things that he agrees with.
No, you
but
don't
he doesn't.
somewhat. No, you don't somewhat.
He pick and chooses what he wants to.
I'm going to tell you something. He's a narcissist, and he needs attention. And that's what it is. That's what I told him whenever I called the number and I left him a message.
I called him Benedict Arnold when I called.
Well, you know what? why is he even doing this? Oh, let me tell you why. Because he doesn't have respect for we the people. Any of us. Because these individuals have got it in their heads that it's their agenda. All the people voted for me, so I get to run things how I want. And that's totally wrong. That's totally wrong.
Yes, I agree with you.
Trump is a representative. All of them in there are representatives. But Trump is who we the people wanted in there representing us, because his beliefs lined up with our beliefs. You know, secure borders, you know, God and country, you know, two genders, you know, common sense stuff, you know, across the board. But this Mr. Cassidy doofus here has absolutely, he needs, I'm telling you, somebody's paid him off or something to try to stop this or whatever. But I'm going to tell you what, if this doesn't happen, watch and see. We'll create a bigger, better job for RFK and Kash Patel and Tulsa, who I got to tell you, right now, I am so not really, but Trump is endorsing her, and he seems to think that she would make a good one or whatever. So, you got to have a little bit of faith sometime.
Maybe Cassidy is butthurt because Trump wants to put RFK Jr. in that position for, the health and everything. When Cassidy went to school at Louisiana State University for School of Medicine, and he is supposed to be a gastroenterologist, so maybe he's upset because Trump didn't want him to do.
No, you know what I think? I think that he's just like the rest of them. He's been paid for by somebody, China or who knows who, and also anything they can do to slow them down, to give them more time to burn records or whatever else it is that they're doing, because they know now that Elon Musk is going in there. Look at that. Man, if y'all don't know and you haven't seen it, Elon Musk found this one thing. It's called something America or something, where it's a money laundering thing that the Democrats have been doing for I don't know how long. I can't remember the name of it. It's something American. And it's such a non-threatening. When you hear the name of it, you think, oh, America, oh, that's great. And guess what? It turns out to be not so daggone great. So, and usually anything that you hear, like they talk about this national health organizations and stuff. And wait till you see and hear all of the organizations that's in the government that are recertified every year, that no longer even exist, that get money sent to them automatically just because they're certified, and they don't even exist anymore. So who's getting that money? Oh, yeah. Could it be who we're looking at right here? Could it be old knob gobbler right here? I'm thinking, yeah, So anyway, y'all got to call in and, show these people that you guys, this is your guys' country, my country, our country. We all stood up, and they don't like that. So call in at 202-224-8540, or what is it? What's it?
5824.
5824. 5824. So 202-224.
5824.
5824. Yep. Call, and that's Bill Cassidy's number that we provide for him to hear what we have to say. So we're paying for that line that you're calling on and stuff. So call it up and tell Knob Gobbler here he better do the right thing, because we're going to be investigating this dude across the board anyway. I'm going to insist now, because it's the same thing as that treasonous Mike Pence did. You remember old Mike Pence? Man, stabbed us all right in the back. All he had to do was just say, yeah, you know what? There's nothing wrong. Let's just do a recount. That's all he had to do. He didn't have to say it's right or it's wrong or anything else. He just had to say, let's do a recount. That's it. But nope. Man, you talk about a weak dude. Wow. Whew. All right. Anyway, anything else you got, Noma?
Not at this time, no. That's all I got for now.
All right. Yeah, I think that's enough. Didn't mean to make it this long. If you stayed in there this long, man, God love you, because true patriot you are. Hey, drop us a comment too. Like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much to all the subscribers that's out there and still watching and stuff. Shout out to Amy and Miss Noma and the big boss man. So, y'all, please call this number and let them see that this country belongs to us and we're running things now and that we're not sleeping. One more time, Noam, what's the number?
202-224-5824.
All right. Hey, God bless America. You and yours, we're praying for you. Thanks for praying for us. Welcome to the golden age. Let's make it really golden and call this number and tell this dude to do the right thing. Before tomorrow, this is the 3rd, by the way, and I am ending this. It is about 10:20 in the p.m. On the 3rd of February, 2025. So, love you, Lord. Love you, boss. Peace out.